Hello students! In this module we're going to learn about the Lake Park Wireless Network, get you connected to it, go over some of the rules for using your personal technology in school, and finally recommend some applications for you. Yes, we have a wireless network here at the school. It is a great resource and we're really proud of it. We think it will enhance your education greatly. However, please bear in mind that it is an academic resource. It's intended to be a learning tool, so make sure you treat it as such. We actually have two networks. One is called Lancerland. It is faster and has more bandwidth. That's the one that we're going to connect you to today. We also have a guest network. That's really just for guests, for people who are visiting the school, who don't go to the school, or for administrative meetings with outside people. That's really what the guest network is intended to be. You should be using Lancerland because it's the better network, to be honest. We're going to go over connecting two popular kinds of devices, Apple devices and Android devices. There are certain rules about using your technology depending on where you are in the school. If you're in a green zone, you can use your technology pretty much like you would anywhere else outside of school. That's a pretty neutral zone. So the cafeteria during lunch, in the resource center, and before and after school, except in red zones, of course, you can use your technology pretty much however you want, as long as you're not being abusive or doing things that you should not be doing. If you are doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you're using it abusively, that can result in disciplinary consequences, of course. But green zones means just kind of go ahead and do your thing. Yellow zones are places where you need permission in order to be using your personal technology. The biggest yellow zones in the school are classrooms. In the classrooms, the teachers are the ones that set the guidelines. Some teachers will not allow personal technology, others will. Others will have rules regarding using it at certain times and not using it at certain times. When you are in the classroom, you follow the teacher's guidelines. If the teacher asks you to put away your technology or not use your technology, that is the rule. If you cannot follow the classroom guidelines, you can be subject to disciplinary consequences. So make sure that you know what your teacher's feelings are about the use of technology in your class before you go ahead and use it. So yellow zones, you need permission to use your technology before you use it. Finally, red zones are places in the school where you may not be using your personal technology. These places include restrooms, in the hallways between classes during school, in locker rooms, of course, and in the nurse's office. You may not use your technology in these places. There are important privacy and security issues that we just don't want people using technology there. If you are using your technology in a red zone, you'll be subject to disciplinary consequences. A few specific other guidelines include that, one, because we have a wireless network, you should not be using your 3G or 4G. You should be using our wireless network. It's faster, it is cost effective because it's not using your data plan to use the wireless network. It's a safe network. That's the network you should be using. Stay on Lancerland. However, while you are on Lancerland, please recognize that it is a community resource. Your classmates are trying to use Lancerland as an educational resource. Your teachers are trying to use it for education purposes. So please avoid hogging the bandwidth and avoid large downloads. Okay, please do not download app updates or system updates or ebooks. You can do those things at home. These are for, it's an educational resource. Please don't clog the line. Once again, yes, it is an educational resource. That's number 3 there. Number 4 is make sure you protect your personal property. Okay, keep an eye on your belongings. Don't lose them. Keep track of things. And number 5 is please, please, please make smart decisions. We are putting a lot of trust in you to be responsible about using technology in school and being on the web. And we hope that you will take this situation seriously by demonstrating maturity and representing Lake Park High School in the most positive light that you can.